Man, this video was essentially talk about victimization, especially when it comes down to victimizing your own self. I think sometimes we do that without even knowing. And victimizing your own self basically means essentially every time something happens to you, you don't blame yourself for the outcomes. You try to blame other things, which makes you the victim of any situation that happens to you. And we tend to do that a lot because that's just the easier way out. You know, it's easier to blame things on, other people, or, the weather, or, your boss, your life situation, what you were born into. Is easier to like blame things on other things besides yourself because it makes you feel good. Excuses only sound good to the person that's making them. So when you live a life of a victim, always blaming everything that's happening to you in your life on somebody else, you are essentially giving that power to whatever thing or person you are saying caused that problem. So when you point to something, so when something happens to you and you say like, oh, this is my boss's fault, or this is my girlfriend's fault, this is my mom's fault, this is my dad's fault, this is God's fault. Like, you know what I mean? You are essentially giving the power to these people. You are giving the power to your boss, to your friend, to your girl, whatever the case may be. You need to be able to get out of that victim mindset, because as long as you are in that mindset, you will never change. You will always be given the power to somebody else, because when you blame somebody for your situation, you're saying they have the power over you and over your life. You are saying they are the reason where you are at right now. Blaming your boss because you're not making a ton of money, you were the one that applied for that job. Blaming your significant other for their habits and things they're doing, you chose to be with them. Blaming your family for your current life situation, none of us choose our lives. So when you continuously are blaming other people, you are giving this power to these individuals and saying that I have no control over my life. They are the ones that got me in this situation. Essentially, what you need to do is start taking blame for everything, and it sucks. But what you have to start doing is start taking blame for everything in your life, whether it is your fault or not, because you need to have that power back. When you say it is my fault, I messed up, I got myself in a situation, I need to improve on this, I need to do better in this, you are in control. You see how much of a difference it is when you say it is my fault, I chose to be in that relationship, I chose to make that decision to hang out with these group of people, I chose not to educate myself and invest in myself, I chose to go out every single night, party, and not change my life. I chose to not have a better job, to not upgrade my skills so I could get paid more. You chose that. Everything in life is mostly a choice. So you have to get out of that mindset of blaming other people, because when you start to blame yourself, you start to figure out, okay, what can I change? What can I do? What can I improve? When you start to blame yourself for things that are happening in your life, you start to figure out what difference can you do? Because you cannot change other people. You cannot change your circumstances. You cannot change your family members. You cannot change your significant other. You can't really change a ton of things in this world, but you can change is yourself. You can change your attitude. You can change how you perceive things. You can change all of that. That's completely up to you. The world, what's happening in the world is going to happen, whether you like it or not. But it's your choice. What type of attitude are you going to have? Are you going to say the world is going to hell and I have no control? Are you going to blame the government for the situation you're in? Are you going to blame the president for the situation you're in? Are you going to blame your parents for the situation you're in? Because if you live a life of blame, live a life of victimizing yourself, you will never get anywhere. And that's something that I'm struggling with on a day-to-day basis too, especially when I'm building this business, or I'm trying to grow my YouTube channel, or I'm, trying to fix things in my relationship that I'm in, or trying to fix things with my family. So many times I'm always saying, oh, like my family didn't teach me this, or like the school system is trash, like, or these clients don't want to do business with me, or this is a bad client, this is that. Like I'm trying to get out of that mindset, because as long as you keep blaming other people for these things, you will never grow. Try to flip things in a different way. Maybe you did your best to reach out to that client and you did everything in your power. Maybe they were just not ready. Maybe you need to come and try to do something different next time with the next client. So blame yourself. Now you're improving. The relationship with your parents. Maybe my parents don't understand where I'm coming from. How can I try to figure out a different way to communicate with them instead of just getting mad and upset? Now you're trying to solve a problem instead of just blaming. Same with if you're trying to grow a YouTube channel or trying to grow your Instagram page. Don't get mad because people are not viewing your videos. Don't get mad because people are not engaging with you. Don't get mad because you are not at the place where you want to be with your channel, with your YouTube channel or your Instagram page or your Twitter page. Don't say the system or YouTube is against you. Nobody's against you, bro. I see so many times a lot of people have that mindset where they think everything and anybody is against them. Nobody is against you. When you put yourself in that mindset that everything and anybody's against you, that is a terrible way, a negative way to think. So if you're trying to grow your YouTube channel, try to figure out, why isn't my channel growing? Why am I not getting the views that I want to get? If your business is not growing, you're not getting clients, why am I not getting clients? What am I doing wrong? What can I do differently? How can I grow my Instagram page? Don't blame it on the people and say, the system is not meant for me. The system is against me. There are so many people that have successful businesses, successful content pages, successful shops, whatever the case may be, successful relationships. How did they get to that point? It didn't happen overnight. It was continuous improvement every single day. Learning to be better, learning to get better every single day. Improving yourself, finding the right skills to become better every single day. And you're not going to get out of this mindset overnight. It's going to take continuous, work, hard work every single day of trying to figure out what you can do better, what skills you can gain, how you can try to develop yourself to be the person that you want to be in the future. And the main reason why I'm making this video is because a lot of people struggle with this. I struggle with this. And so hopefully this reaches you. If you are struggling with something in life and you feel like everybody's against you, you have to get out of that mindset. You have to figure out, why am I blaming these people? What can I do differently? What can I control in my life? What situations can I put myself in so things are getting better, so I'm seeing better results? What have other people done in the past in order to become better? And get out of that mindset where you're blaming individuals or things or your environment for where you are. If you were living in a toxic environment, you can move. You can get on a bus. We live in a free country. You can go anywhere. If you are in a certain career field and you hate it and you don't like it, you can leave. You have the freedom to do that. If you're in a relationship, you can leave. You have freedom. You have a choice. That's a blessing. You have the freedom. You have a choice to just make a change in your life, and you can start today. That's the best thing about having freedom to do anything you want. You can literally start any day to change your life. You can wake up tomorrow and say, I don't want to be in that relationship anymore. You can wake up tomorrow and say, I don't want to be at that job anymore. You can wake up tomorrow and say, I don't want to have this negative mindset. I want to be abundant. I want to have these beliefs where anything is possible. You can choose to just wake up someday and choose to have an abundant mindset, to choose to be positive and to work hard to get to your goals. You can choose every day to be positive. Imagine if you just woke up every single day and no matter what negative things are happening in your life, you chose to be positive. You chose to see the good in things. You chose to believe that anything is possible. You chose to build yourself, to build your future, build your family, build your relationship with other people. And that's the best thing we could do. The best things that come to us are very hard. The best things in life, they cost a lot, whether it costs your time, whether it costs you money, You know, whether it costs you stress, sleepless nights, a lot of the best things in life or successful things in life, it takes a lot from you. So this video is just to say that whatever you're going through right now, man, you're gonna make it. Shift your mindset into believing in yourself and believing the things that you want to do, and take control over your life. Stop blaming other people. Stop blaming your situations. Take control of your own life. Take control of your decisions and blame yourself, and learn to overcome those things and be a better person every single day. So hopefully you guys got something for this video, because I'm definitely gonna watch back and look at it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, and let me know what kind of things you're going through, what you're trying to build in life, and hopefully you can connect with other people too. So if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that like, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.